What's up guys, Aleclipse here, and welcome to another Street Fighter V video. So this Street Fighter V video is focused on learning KAGE, if you couldn't tell with the music. So, Cammy and Akuma are my mains in this game, like permanently. I don't think I'll ever stop playing them characters. But when KAGE was released and revealed, he attracted my attention, mainly because I played Akuma a lot. So yeah, so this video is going to be dedicated only to learning KAGE, and whether this video gets, you know, likes, it all depends on how good this video do. So if you guys like Street Fighter content, just automatically hit that like button for your boy. But without further ado, we're going to dive into this video and see what we can learn. What I can learn as a noob Street Fighter, because I don't play online at all. I mean, I played online before, but I only played online for a couple times. As you can see with my league points, I only have 35. So yeah, I'm a noob. I'm below noob levels. So yeah. Other than this, let's get right into Street Fighter V and see what we can learn with KAGE. Alright, so we're at the character select, and KAGE is the first character that I chose. I got him treated as my main primary selection on the character select. So yeah, we're gonna switch to KAGE, and today we're not gonna be playing with the V-Trigger 1. We're gonna be playing with V-Trigger 2. Because I was training with KAGE. I was training with KAGE a little bit off camera with V-Trigger 2, and I like V-Trigger 2, so we'll get a chance to see why. But V-Trigger 2 is the one that stands out the most for me for right now. But we'll see how far that goes. Alright, let's choose Akuma, because why not? The demons will brawl today. I gotta admit though, I've come a long way with Akuma, so, you know, that being said, KAGE shouldn't be difficult, but we'll see. Alright guys, here we are. So the first thing that I've noticed with KAGE is that his design is badass. I mean, just look at him. His gi is slightly ripped and he's shirtless, or his upper half is, is shirtless. And I like that about the Akuma. Nostalgia color, not just nostalgia. I like that about nostalgia Akuma, because you can make him shirtless and whatnot, and he just looks badass, that way. So the first things that we're going to cover is his normals. Got his light. Let me turn frame advantage off. Yeah, so you got his light, which is pretty decent, but its reach is, not that good. And you got medium, which is a little longer than the light. You got forward medium, which I did by accident, which is an overhead from what it looks like. Okay, and you got standing heavy, which doesn't have a good, doesn't have a good reach. And without the frame advantage, color thing, I can obviously tell that this move is in the red, so you can get punished. So he's got this standing light, which is not too bad. I've seen bad standing light kicks, and this is not the worst. This, however, is a good tool, for footsies. Very good, very decent. I'm going to be using that a lot. Not this, but I'm going to be using this a lot. Not a lot, but you know what I'm saying. Kind of like Cammy's standing medium kick, or Chun-Li's standing medium. And then you got standing heavy, which is pretty freaking decent. I can't English, and I just KO'd Akuma. But yeah, this is actually pretty decent. I like that. Okay, and then you have light kick, medium kick, which, yeah, you can combo into it from, you can combo into fireball, you know, from that. That's standard in Shoto characters. And you got this sweep, which you can cancel into V trigger, which is pretty good. All right. And then he's got his light punch, slight medium punch. Let me check the distance on these moves. Okay. Alright, not bad. And then this must be his anti-air, which is pretty decent. It's pretty decent anti-air. Yeah, pretty decent. I'm known for using like obscure moves as anti-airs. So yeah, pretty much everything to me is an anti-air. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we went through that. We did that already. So he has a forward heavy punch, which is actually pretty decent. And it not only is it decent, but it's also a target combo, so you can do that. And this is the only target combo that he has, I think. Let's go to his combat list. Yeah, it's the only target combo he has, Kiko Koretsuzan, which is not bad. And you can combo off of it and everything. So yeah, that's not bad. That's actually pretty decent. Another one of his special techniques, special unique attacks is, you guessed it, the demon kick. You can use it to get behind your opponent, or you can hit them directly, direct hit. He's got double light. You can combo into double light. You can combo into double medium, which is not normal for most characters. I missed that completely, but you get the idea. It had to have been another version of the Shoryuken in order for that to work. Okay, so now that we got that covered, oh yeah, let's see what his throws look like. Okay, that's the forward throw, don't do much. But then his back throw is a little better. Let's see what the forward throw looks like again. The back throw is 150. Okay, just 20 points higher than the forward throw. That's okay. All right, so now let's get a hold of his upward attacks. I'm liking this kick already. Wow. What the hell kind of kick is this? What the? It don't even. Wow. Okay, Capcom. And then this kick is actually pretty useful. Look at that. The reach is on point. Okay. Let's check his standing heavy punches. Standing heavy punch. That's not bad. Okay, wow, that's terrible. That is terrible. Not gonna be using that a lot. Maybe like this, you know. Somebody, you know, the AI tends to jump around a lot, catch them like that, you know, or do that. Probably not this, but that obviously, or that, yeah, you know. All right, so he's got standing medium punch, which I gotta say is terrible too, but hey. Characters got the, you know, terrible buttons, and they also got the special buttons that makes them unique. The buttons that make KAGE unique is this, and of course that, this, of course this, you know, obviously, that. And that's pretty much it. But I'm gonna be using this a lot to get up close, you know. And this. But overall, it's not bad. Alright, so let's get into his special moves. And his special moves are... Let's actually go to... Okay, so his special moves are Hadoken, the Airborne Hadoken, the Sankunetsu Hadoken, which is the back motion, half circle, Shoryuken, Kurikijin, Kurekijin, sorry, Airborne Kurekijin, Ryu Sokyaku, so he got that demon kickback. This is done in V-Trigger 1, and Misogi is done in V-Trigger 2. Okay, so let's see what... Alright, so let's start with the fireball. Okay, I immediately dislike his fireball. What? You will not be able to catch nobody. What the? Okay, this is the light. That's the medium. And that's the heavy. Let me try something real quick. I just want to try something. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, yeah, right here. Let's record something. Yeah. Record that. Playback. You have to literally wait for your opponent. You have to wait for your opponent's fireball to reach you in time for you to activate that. That's how pathetic this fireball is. Look at this. You want to know how many times you could get punished for just throwing this out? Wow. Then he's got his airborne one, which I can only assume travels, you know, after you jump forward, because no SATSUI no HADO character, you know, has a neutral, you know, fireball. That would be too easy. In fact, they took that out from Akuma, because Akuma used to have that in Street Fighter 4, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. But yeah, he's got his forward. And it's actually a lot better than the whatchamacallit, than this. It's a lot better than that. Alright, so let's see what his EX fireball looks like. Okay, so it's a little upgrade from what this is. Let's see what it does up close. Okay, so it's got a immobilize property. See what it looks like up in the air. Okay, that's butt backwards. How is it that the EX version of Air Fireball is full screen, but this version is like, you know, like weird, and then this. Okay, we just have to find some kind of way to deal, you know, to cope with that. Alright, so next is his red fireball, which I'm pretty sure KAGE players like myself are probably going to use better than the original fireball. It's probably a lot better too. That's the heavy. That's the medium. That's the light. Let's see what the whatchamacallit looks like. The EX version. It's 4 times. That's not bad. We'll be using that fireball a lot instead of this. We'll be using this a lot. Yeah, I can already see it. Alright, so now it's SATSUI. That's the light. Okay. Alright, that's the medium. Covers a little bit more ground. That's the heavy, and it covers a lot of ground. Wow. Hold on, let's go all the way back. Yeah, it covers a lot of ground. but not enough to reach with your standing heavy kick or your standing heavy punch. Or this will any matter. So, alright, and then he's got a shuriken. Oh wait, let's see what the EX version of this looks like. Okay, so you can combo off of that. Yeah, you can combo off of this. Yeah, technically, yeah, you can combo off that. Okay, so let's see what a shuriken looks like. That's the light. This is the medium. It's probably one of his anti-airs, along with this. And then this is the heavy one, which closes the gap dramatically. Okay, let's see what the EX version looks like. That's not bad. Okay, so probably create combos like this. Or just standard, you know, standard stuff. Okay, and then he's got his demon kick, which was in Street Fighter 4. That's the heavy, light, medium, and then this is the EX. It's got an immediate knockdown effect, which I'm assuming is either overhead or just knockdown. I think this one has the overhead effect. Oh, this one is just a knockdown. I'm not sure. I'd have to read up on them again. But yeah, those are his specials. Let me see if I missed anything. Yeah, I missed something. It was the Air Tatsu. Okay. So yeah, Air Tatsu is not bad. Okay. That's the medium. That's the heavy. Yeah. Here's the EX version. And it has a wall bounce ability. Wow. That's actually pretty neat. Yeah, that's actually pretty neat. Let's see if I can do something that... Hold on. Yep. Wow. Can I do something with this? Heck yeah. That's amazing. Wow, so this has a wall bounce ability, which means you can combo off of it. That's pretty decent. I like that. I love it. Alright, one of the other things that he has that I didn't mention was his V skill. The V skill has a knockdown ability when charged, but when tapped, you can cancel into it, but V cancel, you know, just a normal attack. And it's pretty much used to catch people off guard, which is actually pretty good. Let me see what it does. Let me see what its stun is. 100. That's alright, but when it's charged, 150. That ain't bad. Alright. And it doesn't seem to have any you know, extra properties. It's just charge or attack. So that's pretty good. Alright guys, so now we're going to be moving on to the V skill. Oh, V trigger, sorry. So the V skill, I just said V skill again. So the V trigger it's got two different properties. One of the properties is the Misogi. And the Misogi is a move that we've experienced before. For those of you who've played Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and potentially Capcom vs. SNK 2, Akuma had access to the Misogi, but it was called something different. I'm not sure what it was called. I'm gonna have to play Third Strike and Capcom vs. SNK 2 again to see what they were called, but pretty sure it wasn't called the Misogi. And this is what the Misogi is. It is a homing attack from the air that catches your opponent off guard from the air, and it can be used in combos too. It can literally be used in combos to make things difficult for your opponent. And it does a lot of damage at the end of combos that you do. So yeah, it's pretty decent, and I like it. But that's not the only thing that he's got access to, and he only got access to 2. You know, when you activate V on trigger. But that's not the only thing that he has access to. Another thing that he has access to when under the influence of the V trigger 2 is the RGD or Raging Demon for short. I call it the RGD because, you know, reasons, I don't know. Or the Shungoku Satsu, and it does 400. So that's pretty decent. And that's not bad at all. Okay, so his second special is the Metsu Shoryuken, which does 340, which isn't bad. You can scale that into a combo, do a lot of damage with it. So yeah, you can pretty much do a lot of damage with it if you can get it into a combo. Let's see. Oh, that was a combo. That wasn't a combo. Okay. So it doesn't. So if the first hit doesn't land, it'll just scale. It'll just scale like a normal Shoryuken, which that's pretty decent. But I guess as long as the first hit lands, you're pretty much good. Yeah, that's these two. Wow, look at how much damage that did. Goodness. And that was only 376, but still, look at his health bar, and that was just by two super. That's not possible, by the way. This is training mode, so yeah, it's not possible. Yeah, stuff like this isn't possible. Stuff like this isn't possible. Stuff like this. Yeah, stuff like that isn't possible because once you use meter, you can't use a super. So yeah, yeah, one can dream. So that's covering pretty much everything about KAGE. I think I covered everything. I think. Hey guys, I'm back. I found a few combos with him. These are just standard basic combos. They're not real big combos, but they're just standard. So I'm gonna just see if I can do them. Show you guys what I've found so far. So here we go. That's one. That's another one. That's another one. And that's another one. Now, I'm not sure what to do with these combos, but hopefully I can find something. I can obviously do this. Obviously. You know, or do this. This right here. Not that. Yeah, this. I can pretty much do stuff like that, you know. Or like this. Stuff like that. Or stuff like this. You know? And add it with the V trigger. So, yeah. that was Kage. I'm going to be training with him some more off camera, see if I can get some more things done with him. But other than that, I like Kage. He's pretty decent. He's his own fleshed out character. I don't get why people were so pissed about the fact that they said that people were saying that he was like a flesh mat of Akuma and Ryu. Like he wasn't his own character is what people were saying. And they was also ranting on the horns and the fangs too, which like you just gotta be like, really people? Like that's what you're gonna complain about of all things? The first thing you should complain about is if a character feels overpowered or underpowered in comparison to another character or another set of characters. That's what you should be complaining about. But you know, horns and fangs, come on, really? But that's a totally different topic, and I'm not going to get into that topic because, you know, that's a totally different topic. But Kage is pretty decent. I love him. You know, I can probably do a lot of things with him, but probably I'm going to do it off camera. And then we'll see from there. I might make a video about, you know, his V-Trigger 1, but I love his V-Trigger 2 so much, you know. And it's because of the Misogi, and it's also because of the Shungoku Satsu. I love the Raging Demon. I love it. The Raging Demon is pretty much one of my like my favorite technique to use in Street Fighter history, because you can't just mash. You have to literally press each button simultaneously. You have to press each button as slow as possible. You know, not as slow as possible. You know what I mean? Like every button is timed. You have to be very delicate with it. You have to be literally delicate. You can't just do this and then dash forward and then use light kicking and heavy punch. It's just not possible. You have to literally be delicate with it. What I was doing was mashing, you know, but you can't just mash your way into the Raging Demon. It's just not possible. So with all that being said though, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I sure did, because if there's one thing I like about Street Fighter is demon characters. I don't know why. Akuma and Evil Ryu were always my favorites. And then when Oni was in Street Fighter 4, I jumped on him too. Pause. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Hey guys, Alan back. So I made a few clips of combos that I made with Kage just now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add those clips into the end of this video so that you guys can get a chance to see them. So yeah, now I'm out. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. You know, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. This wasn't me being a pro or anything. Like I said in the beginning of my video, I'm not a professional Street Fighter player. I just play the game because, you know, it takes stress off, and you know, I just love playing Street Fighter as a kid. Back then, Street Fighter was, you know, my legacy, and nowadays I'm 26 years old, still playing it now. So yeah, I don't play Street Fighter for the competitive scene, even though I'm competitive when it comes to fighting, you know, first to fives and all that stuff. I'm not very competitive when it comes to online. I don't play online that much at all anymore. It's not anything to do with the netcode or people spamming moves, something like that. It's just because I don't think I have to prove myself. I play enough, you know, and I put enough on the channel to show you guys what I know, and you know, that should be enough. You know, I'm not trying to be a professional Street Fighter. I just want to play the game as casual as many people do. You know, try to get to learn characters and call them your own and all that stuff, you know. I'm just playing Street Fighter just to have fun, not to be competitive or, you know, showcase all these professional combos that can be done if you just, you know, if you're one-handed, or, you know, you can do it with your eyes closed or something like that. I'm not like that. I tend to play Street Fighter, you know, as casual as I possibly can. And that's the reason for all the computer videos, you know, where I fight up against the computer. Because the computer actually is a good challenge, you know. It's a pretty decent challenge to go up against the computer, because the computer can literally almost punish you, you know, for everything you do. And it all depends on what you know, it all depends on if you're smart enough to deal with them. It's like a game of chess, pretty much. You have to make every blow count, and you have to know what to block, what to punish, you know, what to execute, how to execute it, and where to execute it. You can't just, you know, spam and expect to do, you know, expect to win, like me. Like, back then, when I played Street Fighter, it was just this all the time. Very, very, very standard combos. Very standard. Yeah, and spamming supers for no reason. That's literally all it was. But I think I've gotten better with Street Fighter over the years, you know. Like, I don't just run in and fight. I'm actually really strategical when it comes to fighting now. And if there's anything that Street Fighter's taught me how to be, is patient when it comes to dealing with certain combat. Like I said, I don't just rush in and go into fight and all that stuff. I'm actually patient when it comes to fighting, so that's a plus about Street Fighter. And I would think it would have to be a plus, because I mean, you can't just ramble and run in with your favorite character and hope to win, because there's a lot of ways that you can actually get punished, and I've been punished all those ways, trust me. So it's been a learning process, but I'm glad to have perfected, you know, to at least perfect the 101 fundamentals of Street Fighter, to where I can actually learn and be more aware of my surroundings in the fight and all that stuff. I'm still having difficulty anti-airing properly, like, you know, with an uppercut to V cancel and then Raging Demon Ender and all that stuff. I'm still having trouble with that kind of stuff, but you know, overall, it is what it is. So yeah, just like I said, I'm gonna add those clips at the end of this video, and I'll see you all again in the next one. Peace, guys, and have a good Christmas.